Hello everyone, it's egDemuslim here. I'm casting a game between egAxslav, who is our blue Protoss in the top. He's quite known for having crazy low APM and yet still being pretty damn good. And egDemuslim, the red Terran in the bottom left. He is, well, middle. Cross positions from Axslav anyway. There's only two players, you know which one's which. Right, so, Demuslim, he's English, well, British I think. He's not Scottish or Welsh or whatever, and egAxslav I think is American, and I think it's just a nice friendly team match. They might well have met on the ladder, but judging from those comments it looks like this is just some practice between the two of them. I don't know who uploaded it, but I'm grateful to whoever you are, and I really like both these players. Demuslim style, he can be really fairly aggressive, but does have some solid play to back it up. He's he's got some really smart little niche things he does. Like on one of his games, I saw him. He skipped out siege mode and did a 2-tank timing push a couple minutes before the norm, and then was saying you don't need siege tank at that stage in the game, the siege mode at that stage in the game, because they've typically got zealots and stalkers, and it's pretty siege tanks are pretty good against that amount of stalkers just on their own. So that sort of play I really like, and I really appreciate that sort of thing. At the moment it's just standard openings from both sides, and the scout and probe up here is not going to find the mark. And there's our Demuslim's scout. He's so I'm really liking it, and I'm liking a lot of what's coming out of EG. I know they haven't done well in the recent MLGs, but meh. You know, tournaments can be quite unforgiving, and Demuslim did. I was more thinking about Idra and In Control when I said that, and Huck's been doing pretty good. He's a bit of a beast, and it's a shame he got knocked out of GSL, but God, he made his fair way into it, and he's probably going to lose to the winner. I know fights haven't taken place just yet, but my money is definitely going to be on... Oh my God, did you see that? He totally cancelled the whatever add-on he had there, and the second barracks. Now egAxslav thinks he's going for a bit more aggression, and will be preparing as such. Yeah, because by the looks of it, egAxslav could have been going for 4-gate. Look at the high energy on that. So wow, radical moves there, and it looks like concussive shells on its way, and will be gearing up for an early expo. Safe for wow, that was just really neat. So you mean it was that sort of thing? And how he's only got one guy on gas, got the gas he needed, and then reduced it down. Stuff like that. That's really good stuff. Now I'm starting to wonder why this chrono boost getting so high. It's got 2 stored up there. I thought it'd be waiting to chrono the hell out of this warp gate, but I guess not. That could just be egAxslav kind of got. And along comes a stalker. Are there any bunkers about? No, but Marine and Marauder should be able to hold this, along with the backup from this Marine over here, so that's not a problem. And the expo is down. And you're starting to use these chronos. It's just interesting play so far, and it looks like he'll be going for a sort of Marine made of the MMM ball by the looks of it. Pushing out, just doing a little bit of poking with these 2 Marauders and a Marine. Looking over here, second gateway is down, but actually this could be really quite damaging. The sentry is going to need a... Well, he's got enough forces to hold it off, but doesn't have enough forces if good micro kills a few of them. And oh no, looks like they're just retreating. He just wanted to get this Zelnaga. As I said before, they're really critical getting, particularly in this map where there's only 2 avenues of attack. So the that Marine's quite on his own. If egAxslav wanted it, he could easily take it. And probe transfer just happening now. And SCV transfer has not happened yet, but. So both on 2 base. Now there's 5 gateways for egAxslav, and he's just massing up an army. I'm expecting a little bit of a poke soon. He can't let egDemuslim get away unchecked. However, that's exactly what he's doing. Combat shields on the way. Interesting, he's going for combat shields before stim, or instead of wild stim, and that's weird. He's got one guy on each gas instead of just 2 on 1, and the boatload of SCVs being transferred down. And I've taken down the lone marine, who fought valiantly, but just were overwhelmed. And really could do with some bunkers over here from egDemuslim. But it's quite a powerful attack. Just looking force for forces. So Protoss has probably got the advantage here. Checking the, yeah, he's got 2 more supply, but could easily, yeah. Here's a proxy pylon. Reinforcements here will definitely swing the favour in Protoss's favour. Swing the favour in his favour? You guys know what I meant. Now, it looks like he's gearing up for either an expo or getting some more heavy tech, or just letting his macro slip. And, oh no, just round, yep, definitely looks like this poke could be really, is more of a full attack as opposed to a poke. Oh dear. They're going to sack this expo. It's definitely, the natural is lost. I don't really know what egDemuslim's doing or hoping of doing. He's got a starport and a factory out now, but they're really very late, and looks like he'll be getting some marine. So he was going for marine medevac sort of style play, but really he didn't. If he'd had some bunkers there, he could have held that off maybe. If 4 fields hadn't stopped him from repairing, and now obviously he won't be able to get up this ramp, easily defendable, particularly with Terran. So just retreating back. Has delayed a lot of mining time, and egDemuslim's not going to feel safe to move out. He's got this misrallied here to that mule, which will just pop back and forth. So overall, I'd say egAxslav is definitely dominating this game, and it's really nice to see that. But they're both like just on tier 1.5 units. There's a double Stargate coming out, so that we might see some couple Void Rays sneak around the back whilst this prod happens at the front. Doesn't have stim either, so can't run down the ramp and then retreat. This looks like he'll be going for a flank, or yeah, flank, and not dropping in the mineral line, which actually, looking at it, would be pretty nice to see. And all these SCVs in the corner now have just been spotted. Look like they're going to be taken down. There's not a lot you can do here. Elevating his entire army to the bottom just with 2 medevacs, and stimming down straight into the force field, which is not very good. Looks like he topped that up just before he left, and now has completely got his main forces separated from the medevacs, which is not good news at all. Means that they'll be quite low on health from stimming, and the proxy pylon is down. Now, really, I'd say it's egAxslav's game to lose. egDemuslim's really going to have to be aggressive, maybe take a risk, go for the gold, or something along those lines. And looks like he's heavily invested in air at the moment, going for the air upgrades, and a couple Phoenixes will be finishing shortly. Now, egDemuslim now has him on the run. This is quite a scary looking push actually. He's just been building up in his space whilst being contained, but that's an awful lot of zealots. If they don't have charge though, so they're not nearly as effective, particularly with Marauder slow being done. He can just, that's actually some really nice micro to see. Pulling them back, and these Phoenix has taken out a couple medevacs, which is very, very good. Without them, Stim just becomes so much weaker, as it hurts to you like far more than it helps. Well, in the long run, sort of thing. And taking down the Phoenixes and a hell of a lot of zealots. It looks like egDemuslim might well pull this off. A few zealots without charge, just walking straight into the shooting arc of fire of all these forces, and they're taken down. Looks like he can't build enough forces just in time, and the probes are pulled off. It looks like they're all being taken down, and this is some lovely step. A couple more Phoenixes out and walking straight over the big ball of Marines, and there is the GG. So, wow. That was a bit of a back and forth, a nice contain, broken reasonably well. I really like the dropping down and then outflanking. But I hope you enjoyed that match. I've been Jake TS. Cheers.